Well, good evening, everyone, and just thank you for taking the time to learn more about this incredible opportunity. For those of you that haven't met me before, my name is Don Thompson, and I've been with this incredible opportunity for 26 years. Started very part-time, was looking for a way to make an additional $500 a month back in 1996. My wife and I owned a retail business, and this actually turned into a full-time journey for us after several years of building a part-time business. And I'm going to be sharing with you tonight more about the opportunity and also about the services that we provide. And one of the things I want to do to kind of get us kicked off is just talk about the fact that I think we all know that the world has changed forever. The last 2.5 years, certainly I don't think any of us expected what was about to happen, but it's really changed in a lot of ways. We have become a work from anywhere society now. We call it the work from anywhere revolution. And I think what you're finding is that there are people out there, and you may be one of those people that's looking for more income, you're looking for more time, you're looking for more flexibility, and most importantly, you're looking for independence. And how can you create your own lifestyle? And one of the things I always like to start off by just sharing is that there's actually 3 types of income that people work for: linear income, leveraged income, and residual income. And linear income is kind of trading time for dollars. You go to work and you're getting paid by the hour and you're trading your time. They're paying you for that time. That's linear income. Leveraged income is where you're able to, leverage other people's efforts. For example, if you have a franchise, you have employees, or maybe you have a real estate office and you have a lot of agents in your office that are selling and listing houses and you're getting overrides on those houses, you're leveraging yourself. That's called leveraged income. And then we have what's called residual income, and that's getting paid over and over and over for doing something one time. And tonight we're going to share with you that our opportunity actually pays you all 3 ways. You have the opportunity to get paid through linear, leveraged, and residual income. And that's one of the things that's really exciting about what we do, because we're going to share more in a few minutes about our compensation plan and how the opportunity works. But the bottom line is that you get paid to enroll members. You get to build a team all across North America where you can leverage yourself. You can get paid residual income. And there are over 30,000 associates in Legal Shield that are today receiving checks every month, residual income for work that they did years and years ago. And then we also have an amazing bonus program. And I thought I'd get us kicked off tonight by just having a few associates just share their quick story with everyone so you could hear more about what this opportunity means to so many people. And I wanted to start off by going to Bill Walker. And Bill, maybe you could join us and just share a little bit about what this opportunity has done for you.
Well, Mr. Thompson, thank you very much. When I first heard about PPLSI, I was working in a factory in Washington, Iowa, and that was in August of 1998. I joined in with the company and worked for 16 months part-time on my business. And on January 1st of 2000, I went full-time with this company. Since then, folks, it has paid me 6 figures a year and millions of dollars in commission. And it's the best decision I've ever made.
I appreciate that, Bill. And I also wanted to go out to April Landon. And April, maybe you could share your story with everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Yes, my name is April Landon. My background is in the banking industry. I love the people I was able to help and the clients I could help, but I didn't like the limited money I could earn. And due to some medical issues, I'm no longer able to work a job from 9 to 5. So now I can work from home and make the money I want to earn. Just since March, I was able to pay off $4,700 off in debt, put $6,000 in a savings account, and still pay my bills. And I know as a single mom, and I know the best is still yet to come. Back over to you, Mr. Thompson.
I appreciate you sharing that, April. And let's go out to Mikkel Hancock. And Mikkel, share your story with everybody.
Yes, sir, Mr. Thompson. Appreciate it so much. Hey, family, Mikkel Hancock out of the Jacksonville, North Carolina area. You see, about 6 years ago as a veteran, I found out that struggle of trying to find employment was very real. My wife and I, we had our house that was being foreclosed on. We had vehicles being repossessed. Baby number 6 on the way, struggling to put food on the table. Luckily, a stranger offered this opportunity to me, and I'm so grateful for it, because here we are just 6 short years later. My wife and I, we were able to purchase a house 3.5 times the size of the one that we lost, and purchase 2 new cars within a year. I'm able to go to school full time without having to go out and seek an employment in order to supplement the income that we already have coming in. And the best part about it is that we're able to give away so much money to tithing and into the community to be able to give back, to do something positive here within the community. And that's what I love about this amazing opportunity. Back over to you, Mr. Thompson.
I appreciate you guys sharing. And for the guests that are joining us tonight, I just think it's important as we jump into the information that you hear the stories, because you could maybe relate to some of those stories, and maybe you're going through a similar circumstance and wondering, what is it that you're looking for that can help you achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve. And we'll jump back into the compensation in a second, but I think it's also important when you're evaluating an opportunity to know a little bit about the company. And I'm actually sitting here at the home office right now at the over by where that L is on that Legal Shield sign right there. And the funny thing is that when I got started in this business, I wasn't looking for a full-time business. I was looking for a part-time business just to supplement my income, and it just turned into so much more for myself. And the great thing about this company is, we were established in 1972, so we're a 50-year-old company. So if you're wondering how long has this opportunity been around, can I trust this company? Been around for 50 years. As a matter of fact, at our convention we had just a few months ago, right here in Oklahoma, the governor of Oklahoma was one of our guest speakers to talk about what it is that we're doing for not just Oklahoma residents, but people all across North America. And then also even the Attorney General of Oklahoma spoke there. So much credibility behind what it is that we do. Our vision is so exciting because our vision is to provide equal access to liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every human deserves. So not only can we make a great income, but we've got a great mission and vision behind what it is that we're doing. And the bottom line is, if you've ever said any of these things, you're a great candidate for a Legal Shield and ID Shield. If you've ever thought about revising your will, if you've ever been notified your personal information was compromised, if you've ever been just treated unfairly and was like, hey, I want to speak to your supervisor. If you've ever been a victim of identity theft, received a traffic ticket, had an insurance claim denied, whatever it is, having access to your rights is what we're all about. And the first service I want to talk about here tonight briefly is the Legal Shield plan. Legal Shield gives you the ability, literally with the tap of your phone, to open up your Legal Shield app and talk to an attorney about any legal matters that you have. And knowledge is power. I'll share with you, I live on a small island in Southwest Florida. That's where my home is. And if you've seen the national news, Hurricane Ian came in. I'm on that little island that they built that bridge to because of the hurricane completely destroyed the island that I live on. The bottom line is, before I even talked to my insurance adjuster, the first phone call I made was to my attorney. Not because there was anything wrong, but because I wanted to know what to expect when I had the conversation with the company, because I had never been through a situation like that. And so rather than wait for a problem to happen, information on the front end can save us so much. I heard one of our attorneys once say, imagine if I'm walking in the woods with you and I'm basically saying, hey, if you step on a bear trap, I'm going to be here to save you. He said, wouldn't it be way better if I told you where the bear traps were ahead of time so you didn't even step in it to begin with? He goes, I'm here to save you if you have a problem, but it's even better if I can just tell you where the traps are so you don't step in it. So bottom line is having legal advice, calling your attorney about any legal matters. I didn't have to worry about where am I going to find an attorney, and am I going to have to pay a $500 retainer, a $1,000 retainer to talk to somebody? I picked up my phone, tapped the app. Within 4 hours, I was talking to an attorney who knew all about insurance law in Florida, where I live, to help me with that situation. We also review contracts and documents. So one of the things I did was I sent my entire homeowner's policy to my attorney so they could review it with me and tell me what was covered, how was it covered, what should I expect. And the great thing about it as well is the last thing they said to me in the phone call, if you do have a problem, that's what we're here for. We'll be the ones writing the letters and making the phone calls on your behalf. So you won't have to fight with that company. We'll take that on for you. We'll write that letter, make those phone calls for you. That's all included in your membership under the preventative part. And then again, life events happen. Getting your will, your living will, your healthcare directive, your durable power of attorney, all included in your membership and updated every year at no additional cost. And by the way, your membership covers your entire family. So we're talking about you, your spouse, any of your children up to 26 that are going to college or living at home. So we're going to prepare your wills and help you update those every year. And then, hey, if you've ever received a moving traffic violation, and I won't ask if you have, but if I took a show of hands, you probably say, maybe I deserved one at one time or another in my life. But, we help you with those traffic situations. I'm here in Oklahoma right now. I live in Florida. If I get a traffic ticket in Oklahoma, who am I going to call? All my friends aren't even licensed to do business in Oklahoma, but I have access to my attorney all over North America, on all 50 states, because I'm here in the US, and have access for my membership. Civil trial defense, tax audit assistance, everything that you see listed in here, 100% covered in your membership. Anything that you don't see listed, you have access through our preferred member discount, which is at a 25% discount. But the bottom line is we're here to help you with those legal needs for less than $1 a day. We're talking about $29.95 per month to cover your entire family. And then we have another incredible service, ID Shield. And with our ID Shield plan, we monitor everything that matters. We monitor your credit score. We monitor the credit bureaus, social security number, passport, driver's license, emails, medical ID, all the information that matters. We even have privacy and social media reputation management, so you can see what your social media score is and make sure if there's things in your social media accounts that maybe you should remove, things like that. We let you know that so you can be on top of your social media. Hey, bottom line is that if you're trying to get a job, your employer is probably looking you up on social media. And you want to make sure you've got a good reputation in your social media score. But should you become a victim of identity theft, even with all the monitoring, you could become a victim of identity theft. We have a comprehensive restoration with a $1 million protection policy. And that's one of the reasons that you'll see here, Forbes Advisor in 2021, rated us best of class winner for 2021 for identity theft protection because of this $1 million protection policy and the fact that our licensed investigators will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity to its pre-theft status. And we have some additional services that we provide with our ID Shield plan. Things like VPN and password managers, other services that you may be paying extra for with other third-party vendors, now included in your ID Shield membership. And all of that for an individual is only $19.95 per month. And for a family is $34.95 per month. So for about $1 a day, you can protect your entire family for both, for ID Shield. And so for about $2 a day, you can protect your whole family for ID Shield and Legal Shield combined. So we've got incredible services. We have a suite of services, by the way. These aren't all the services we offer. We have a lot of supplements for people that do like rideshare. If you know people that do Uber and Grubhub and things like that, they're out there every day driving their vehicles. We have additional services for people that have home-based businesses, over 40 million home-based businesses in North America, services for those home-based businesses. We have services for all businesses, 3 levels of services for business owners. So many different ways that you can share these incredible services on the legal and ID Shield plans. And the bottom line is we get compensated very well to go out and build a business. I mentioned earlier that we get paid, through enrolling members. And when you see that column right there that says personal income, that represents the numbers that you personally get paid when you enroll a new member. Now, this compensation plan I'm sharing with you is based on the legal plan and the family ID Shield plan that I just shared with you. But you can see here, as a beginning associate, you're getting $70. When you become a senior associate, it's $90. Manager, it's $120. When I first saw this is what got me very excited. At the beginning, I shared with you that I was looking to make an extra $500 per month. That's really what I was looking to make. And when I saw that at the manager level, which, by the way, I just talked to an associate yesterday who made manager in 5 days. So we're talking about a level that you can achieve very quickly. And at the manager level, I knew that I could make $120 per member. That means if I was just on a part-time basis protecting one family a week personally, there's my $500 per month that I needed to make on a part-time basis. So that's really what attracted me, the fact that I, on my own effort, could go out and I knew so many people that could use these types of services. But also, very quickly, I was introduced to the override side. And you'll see the override is just the difference in the commission levels. So as a manager, yes, you can make $120 when you personally enroll a member. But now when you bring in a new business partner and they're excited like you and they go out and enroll their first member, you're receiving a $50 override. So now you're getting $120 when you personally enroll a member, but you're getting a $50 override by helping your teammates also enroll members. So, and you can see the override column starts at a $20 override. When you add all those levels, it actually goes to $300 available per membership in override income. So you can build a great business. And I have friends in this business that have built 6-figure businesses and never leave the personal column, just out there enrolling memberships, building a great book of business where they're enrolling memberships, getting paid. But I have a lot of friends also that have said, hey, I love the leverage side of this business. I love the fact that I can go out and maybe if I'm dealing with a health issue, if I'm dealing with a family tragedy, if I'm dealing with, just taking some time off to take the family on a vacation, whatever it is, my business isn't reliant 100% on my effort. I can leverage my business, not just in my state, but all across North America. I might meet someone in Florida who introduces me to someone in California, who introduces me to their friend in Toronto, Canada, who then introduces me to someone in Arizona, and I can build a business all across North America that's building up overrides. I'm helping them with their goals. And at the same time, I'm building up override income for my own family. So personal income and override income. The third way we get paid, I mentioned earlier, was residual income. So imagine taking 10% of these numbers, and when the membership that you write or someone on your team writes keeps that membership, on month 13, we pay you 10% of these numbers again in a one-time residual, but it doesn't stop there, because then starting on year 2 and going for the lifetime of the membership, you get paid 10% of these numbers again for the lifetime of the membership. So not only are you getting paid today, but you're also getting paid year after year. I put money in my 401k every paycheck, and I can tell you, that's saving for retirement. Well, guess what? That's what this is. Because in my business for the last 26 years, every membership that I've written, every membership that my team's written, guess what? It's like putting money in a 401k, because you're getting that residual income that pays you over and over and over for years and years to come. And then we also have bonus income, and the bonus income allows you to go out and earn bonuses getting started in the business. When you first get started in the business, you can fast start qualify, you can go manager, and you can achieve some phenomenal bonuses getting started. One of the best bonuses that we have is something called Performance Club. And Performance Club is just doing consistent activity on a monthly basis. And that consistent activity allows you to earn bonuses of up to $500 per month. And that's also how we go on our fabulous trips. And just what a great bonus program. I have one associate on my team. They got started 19 years ago, and they're still very part-time. But the one thing they've done for 19 years is just Performance Club qualify. Just write a couple memberships every month. And just with this one bonus alone, have been paid over $100,000 in part-time income with just the Performance Club bonus. So we have so many different ways that you can go ahead and get paid. So how do you become an associate? You can become an associate. It's $99 to get started. That's a one-time associate fee. You never pay that again. But for that $99, you're in business. Our first goal is to help you get paid, help you get promoted, do what we call fast start qualify to launch your business. And I wanted to have you hear from 2 more associates before we close up here tonight. So wanted to turn it over to Ryan Ellison. And Ryan, maybe you could share your story with everyone about how you got started.
You bet. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. 17 years ago, I got started. I looked at this services, and it was just a no-brainer for me. I was a real estate agent, and I had just started the 2007-2008 real estate debacle, if you will. Back then, I went through it, and I realized that this membership is going to help me in a lot of ways, but I didn't realize that the income that this business could produce. So 15 years later, I still did my real estate business, but I did this part-time, and I made enough money where it started to replace my other income. Secondly, I was never making the leveraged income you talk about that my broker was always getting on my behalf. And I certainly wasn't collecting any residual income from my real estate business. So I needed to change a little things. And so I just jumped in full time 4 or 5 years ago, and it's been working out pretty well. I've been on 9 of those free trips you just talked about, all inclusive, all paid for by the company. And those are the best trips when somebody else is paying the bill. Back to you, sir.
That's awesome, Ryan. Thank you so much. And let's go out to Michael Dorsey. And Michael, maybe you can share your story.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Thompson. I appreciate that. I started back when I was 23 years old, and I was working 6 and 7 days a week, 12 plus hours a day. So I was time broke. I wanted some of that time freedom and that flexibility back, because I really didn't have time to spend with the people that I cared about most in life. And that was important to me. About a year and a half into the business, after working very spare time, I was able to walk away from that landscape business that I owned. And ever since then, I was able to raise 3 daughters, co-raise 3 daughters, be at every one of their events, and be a full-time dad. And I think that that's really important to be able to, spend that kind of time with the people you care about and love most in life. Also get to associate with some amazing people. And I think that who we associate with determines our lifestyle and the quality of life that we have. And, it's just been an amazing journey for us over the years. I'm in my 29th year now, and have made, multiple six-figure income for 27 and 28 of those. So it's been great. So I appreciate that.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. And, bottom line is it's super simple to get started. It literally takes 3 minutes to get enrolled. The person that invited you tonight, I'm sure they will follow up with you as soon as this Zoom is over and get any questions that you have answered. And then 3 minutes, you can provide us a little bit of information. We can get you started in the membership, get you started as an associate, get you on a game plan. Number one, enroll as a member. Protect and empower your family. Number two, become an associate. If you see the vision of becoming an associate, we want to welcome you to the team. Not only have you joined a great company, but you're joining a great team, and we want to invite you to be part of this great organization. And also, you want to get started right. You want to make sure you're plugging in with the person that got you started. They're going to teach you the success system. No need to reinvent the wheel. We've been doing this for 50 years. We've got tons of success stories. And we have figured out the system to help you launch your business and have great success if you're willing to be coachable and go to work. So thanks for joining us tonight. Get with the person that invited you, and they'll give you the next steps to follow up and get you started.